So today I want to talk about why it's considered normal for women to have insulin resistance when they're pregnant, especially in the third trimester. It's a real common problem and people consider it normal. Well, here's what you need to know. The reason this is occurring is because there's an adaptation process happening to give the fetus the lion's share of fuel and nutrients. So if that mother has a subclinical problem with insulin resistance or a vitamin deficiency, everything will be magnified when she's pregnant. And this is another reason why some women get gestational diabetes during the pregnancy, and as soon as they deliver the baby, start breastfeeding, that goes away. But the problem is that if a woman has gestational diabetes, the risk to the child for getting diabetes goes up by 3 times. So what a mother consumes during the pregnancy and before the pregnancy is crucial to determine and predict what kind of health problems that child's going to have. So a lot of times I'll get this question, is it okay to do keto and intermittent fasting during pregnancy, okay? Or while you're breastfeeding? Well, keto is a must, okay? But not intermittent fasting. I wouldn't worry about intermittent fasting. I would focus on keto. Why? Because it targets and improves insulin resistance. It's a precursor to diabetes. And getting on keto can prevent insulin resistance through the entire pregnancy, including the third trimester. A couple things you need to know. Trace minerals, especially chromium, are vital to take during a pregnancy, especially like zinc and iodine as well. But chromium really helps the blood sugars, okay? But these trace minerals are crucial in the development of a human body. So if you're deficient in any of these trace minerals, it can have huge consequences, not just in growing, but even that human beings' intelligence could be affected by a deficiency in iodine, for example. B vitamins are also crucial to prevent a lot of problems. The B vitamins and other vitamins act as cofactors in the chemistry and in the formation of proteins. Also, when you breastfeed, if you take nutritional yeast or even brewer's yeast, you can fortify that milk. Also, you need minerals, potassium, magnesium. I recommend getting those from a lot of vegetables. And that way you can also get the vitamin C that you need. Also, vitamin D is very difficult to get from the diet. And so you really want to make sure that you substitute vitamin D. And this also includes when you're breastfeeding as well. And lastly, make sure you do organic foods. You don't want to be exposed to pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, glyphosate, because these chemicals can greatly affect the formation of healthy tissues. So if you are pregnant or you know someone who's pregnant, get them on a healthy version of keto immediately. Thanks for watching. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies. with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.